Hello, Soulpreneur Life family and friends. I hope that you guys can hear me. I had a good chat earlier today with someone, and it was we were talking about just the transformation and the shift of life and things, and we got into the conversation about how sometimes when we go from one life to another, how uncomfortable it can be when we become business people, right? When we transition from, for me, army, right? Like I went from army life to civilian, and then from civilian to soulpreneur life. I created this space. I created a new life for myself, and creating this community first before business, and understanding what that meant to me. There were a lot of different steps in that. But anyways, we talked about her journey and how uncomfortable a part of that was for her, and a part of that discomfort was as she became a holistic practitioner and doing some energy work, the discomfort was selling. And we talked about I'm going to bypass a lot of it, but a part of it that was really important to me that I want to share with you all is just everything is connected to people. Everything is connected to someone who's connected to a family and to someone who is important to someone else. And when you start creating your community, when you start creating your business, when you start creating your pillars, when you start creating your practices, remember that. I know it's really easy to get sucked into, I want to make a lot of money fast. I want to make $1 bazillion and live a lavish lifestyle and all of those things. But at the end of the day, everything is a really sacred exchange. And just like you, right? The person on the other side of the desk, of the table, of the transaction, of the screen, there is someone connected to the dollar that you're asking for. And when we look at it in that way, whether we're having a conversation with someone, we're doing energy work with them, we're building them a website, where, I love working in the Akashic Records with people. I love it so much. I love mentoring and coaching and taking care of people. That exchange is so life-giving to me because I grow alongside of my people. Like, I'm doing the work with you. I'm doing the work right alongside of you. I'm seeing you go through it. I'm giving you the tools. You're doing the work. But as you grow and as you evolve, it is so much joy for me, because as you have your epiphany, as you have your light bulb moments, as you integrate and do the work, I get to grow with you, because as you uncover new things, I learn new things alongside of you, right? So as you give me money, as you give me the honor of your time, as you give me the privilege of your beautiful reviews, I really take that to heart. I take that inside and I cherish that, right? And for me, I use that when I sell. So when we were talking about selling earlier, I was just sharing that selling doesn't always have to be this icky thing that comes from this icky place. You can use the people first mentality, right? It doesn't have to be this dry car salesman thing. It can be people to people. You get to build your business in a way that feels good for you. It doesn't have to be MLM. It doesn't have to be salesy. It doesn't have to be car salesman. It doesn't have to be gross. It gets to be you. And I know I've done classes and master classes and things like that, and I can go in deeper about it if you guys want, and I can share, oh, what a beautiful butterfly. It looks like a tiger. I can do a master class or something if you guys want to go ahead and do that. Just let me know in the comments. But I want to empower you guys, because there's so much noise. There's so much noise, and there's so many marketing bros online in different industries But just because someone's a marketer doesn't mean that they're a healer. Just because someone's a marketer doesn't mean that they're a coach. Just because someone's a marketer doesn't mean that they are a finance person. Just because someone's a marketer doesn't mean that they are insert whatever the profession is, right? And I think that a lot of people have gotten that confused because they feel like just because you can find all of the answers on YouTube for certain things that makes them the expert. And that's not the case, right? Like, yeah, that's not the case. I mean, all of my degrees and certifications and background and knowledge have taught me a lot of things, and my real life experience have taught me a lot of things. And if anything is more true and humbling, it is that on the world of the internet, anyone can claim to be anything that they want to be. And with the right marketing, it can be true, right? So when it comes to sales, be truthful, be honest, and that's the most important part of it, right? Of course, having the right strategies, the right structure, having the right cohesiveness behind the scenes, the right automation and things like that is important too. But I'm not going to get into all of the nitty gritty of it. That's not what this is about. And being really clear on what it is that you're selling, why you're selling it, what it does, and all of that. But yeah, I just want to get on here and have that little quick video. I think it's really helpful having these conversations and just getting clear on it, because you're not alone. I know sometimes when you have a business, when you have a business and initially it doesn't go as planned, right? And you chalk it up as this didn't work, this failed, and then you have to go back, reevaluate. And what is my hair doing? Ooh, shiny moment. And you're trying to reevaluate so that you can come and try something new again, which is what this conversation we were having was about, right? And she was saying how she has all of this material, all of this content, all of these lessons and all of her certifications and things like that, right? But her weakness was selling, which that's okay, right? We just have to go back and say, okay, this is what I was doing. Here's where my weaknesses lie, and let's reevaluate. And these are the things that I want to add into it. And if you want to have a people first approach, that's okay. That works. It really does. I absolutely love my clients, and my people know that I have a people first approach with things instead of a money first, lack of humanity, cold robot type thing, right? So, but anyways, I hope that you guys are doing well. Hope that this week has been kind to you, and I'm gonna get going. I have a few more things I need to do today, a few more meetings I need to get to afterwards. I just wanted to get on here and drop this video really quick. But comment below how you run your sales and what approach you use in your business. If it's a people first approach, if it's all automated, if you talk to your people, how you approach your people, what your pillars are for your business, and all of the things. And I will meet you in the comments when I am not driving. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.